Hello and welcome to Lehigh Field Hockey. Today we're on a beautiful fall afternoon in September as the Lehigh Mountain Talks takes on St. Francis University. Lehigh is coming in here after a win, as is St. Francis. Lehigh currently has a 4-1 record, with St. Francis having a 4-2 record. My name is Jackson, and I'm here with Jonah today. How's it going, Jonah?
Uh, Going great. Beautiful day for some field hockey. Both teams coming in hot. It's gonna be a good one.
Speaking of hot, it is boiling out there on the field today. It'll be interesting to see how those players deal with that and making sure they don't get overtired out there. The Mountain Hawks are coached by Kelsey Likens. It is her first season, and St. Francis is coached by Mary Bentianta Serreta in her seventh season at the program. Well, as the players take the field, we're looking forward to a great day of field hockey. Mountain Hawks are looking to, as I already said, win another game on the bounce. They've had a very good start to the season, save for a at-home loss, a 5-2 loss to Ohio State, which is a great program. The Mountain Hawks have been unbeaten home and away, so they're looking to capitalize on that. Jonah, how do you think this game is going to go today?
I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game. If you look at the results of each team's prior games, all low-scoring. They shared a similar outcome against Lockhaven, so I think it's gonna be a good one. I think they need to keep the pace up, and I think they need to get ahead early.
Yeah, Lehigh definitely seems to be taking a lot more shots compared to not Lockhaven, St. Francis. So hopefully Lehigh can keep that high octane offense up. And away we are, as Lehigh starts the action, is immediately swung out to the right hand side. Ella Stevenson is going to keep the ball moving forward, and it's out of play. Lehigh ball. Stevenson brings it back. Waiting for the restart here. Lehigh brings it back in. Swung out to the back, and now all the way out to the left. Miss Q hits it out of bounds. It is St. Francis ball. Staring. St. Francis going right to left, and Lehigh going left to right here for us currently in the first period. As St. Francis has an early opportunity, they're in on goal. A great defensive effort by Lehigh's goalkeeper, Jenny Kanani. Keeps it 0-0 here. It's a close one. St. Francis will try to swing it back, but Lehigh will try to clear. Still deliberating, and now a free hit for Lehigh. Great time on the ball on the left-hand side. No pressure from St. Francis in terms of a defensive pressure, but Lehigh trying to build it out and just no luck so far. Stuck in the left corner as Lehigh tries to dribble it out. But St. Francis reclaimed possession only for Lehigh to get a free hit. And they'll swing it forward down the left-hand side. It's bounced back to St. Francis' center D. Another attack coming here. Lehigh's got it in the right corner, and it's going to swing out. St. Francis will have it in the back and bring it up to midfield. On the left-hand side now. Trying to clear it here as advantage is played, it seems.
A lot of sloppy possessions right now.
Another foul called. Ball, it'll be Lehigh ball coming out.
Both teams struggling to keep possession here. A lot of wild passes, interceptions.
Yeah, as Jonah is saying there, just not going to be a lot of free-flowing movement right now. A lot of fouls, Another one is called, this time on St. Francis. But while it has been sloppy from both teams, Lehigh has not been able to get it out of their half at all. And it'll stay on that left-hand side by the Lehigh bench. St. Francis still has it, and now they're bringing the middle. Now here's some space. Oh, but a miscue gives it back to Lehigh. Now can they counter?
Oh, man down.
As Lehigh brings it up, St. Francis wins it right back, though, only for Lehigh to get the ball for a free hit. Free hit forward, only to go out of bounds. Lehigh ball still. Smorenberg will hit it in. And we'll see that again. Another ball played in the corner, and then it was flicked out for yet another Lehigh pass in here. And now, seems like Lehigh has gotten itself a corner opportunity here. This is a great scoring opportunity. Lehigh, who have slowly grown into the game here after a rough start.
Yeah, Lehigh is more of a second half, fourth quarter team. Only 3 goals in the first quarter this year, 8 in the fourth.
Yeah, that's some clutch offense from Lehigh, but I think we all know that that kind of playing style is not sustainable for over the whole season, so they'll be looking to capitalize on an early opportunity here. As Smorenberg will take the corner. Options aplenty. Here it is. Lehigh takes a shot, slap shot. Get out of the goal.
Great save.
Yeah, great teamwork by St. Francis there to prevent what seemed like a surefire goal-scoring opportunity, as they now have the opportunity to play it out. Swung out to the left-hand side here for St. Francis as they build out of the back. So far, this is the first time we really have to see St. Francis break out of their own half. Oh, and is there a slip? But Lehigh's too far away to capitalize. Stuck out here on the right-hand side. St. Francis works it forward, but it's gone out of bounds. Lehigh ball. Played to the back. Lehigh will now try to build it up. A lot of space out here on the right-hand side. We'll see if Lehigh can capitalize on that. But here we go on the left. Out of bounds. Lehigh possession. Lehigh has definitely gotten to their groove here now. A lot less possession for St. Francis the last couple minutes. St. Francis has won the ball back, and now we can see a counterattack here. Yeah, she has to stop it up. Now she'll swing it out wide. Can they keep it in play? Hustle on the right-hand side. St. Francis looks to be trying to make an attack out of a Lehigh mistake. The Lehigh has won it back. Oh, no. There's a free hit for St. Francis. Pretty good opportunity, good area for St. Francis, see if they can have some sustained possession, sustained pressure on that Lehigh net.
You know, both teams have been getting on the opponent's side, but nothing doing really. A lot of sloppy passes, out of bounds, and I think maybe one shot on goal for both teams. So we'll see if they can try to clean it up here.
Yeah, St. Francis hasn't done much since the first 30 seconds of the game, and Lehigh had their corner. So we'll see if either team can step it up here. It's Lehigh brings the ball up to center with a free hit. Played out wide. Overlap run. Oh, and there's a free hit called for Lehigh in a dangerous position here. See if Lehigh can capitalize here. Another corner. Their first one almost resulted in a goal, but was well defended by St. Francis off the goal line. Of course, it's very high here, and we can see that taking its toll on the St. Francis team already. And we'll see if Lehigh can capitalize off this opportunity. Once again, Smorenberg stands over the corner hit. This time played to the left-hand side, now centered. Can Lehigh get the shot off? No, it's blocked immediately. Can they keep it alive here? Slap towards goal, saved. Hit out for another Lehigh corner. Good job to make something out of nothing there by Lehigh after a failed initial corner. That was KK Sov keeping it alive there. Smorenberg stands ready again. Hit into the middle. Now Lehigh swings it out right into the center of that. Deflected away. Another shot comes in. Oh, and it's a goal for Lehigh. 1-0. The Mountain Hawks take the lead off of some sustained pressure off of corner kicks. The Lehigh Mountain Hawks take the lead. A great deflected hit. Yeah, that was certainly great play. Good delivery by Smorenberg. They worked it around the horn well.
Great persistence by Lehigh, you know. Goalie made a couple of great saves, but they would not stop coming. So, great goal.
And that was number 26, KK Sov, with the goal. We'll see if St. Francis can answer right back. Lehigh certainly has their mojo now. So a free hit is called in the center of the field. What did you see on that goal there, Jonah?
Yeah, you know, again, Lehigh's definitely shifted the momentum here. A lot of possession in St. Francis's territory. A lot of corners, but the goalie made some great saves, a kick there, and then batted it out of there. But Lehigh had a redirection right into the net. Great goal.
Yeah, you can definitely tell they worked on those corners at practice. Real training ground routine right there. We'll see if Lehigh can keep the momentum up or if St. Francis will answer back as St. Francis wins it high up the pitch. But a good battle out there by number 20, Ella Stevenson, to force St. Francis back to their defensive half. As they'll progress the ball forward. Now St. Francis on a good opportunity. Out to the left-hand side. Can they get across it? No, says Stevenson. She's been highly active on that right-hand side. Now St. Francis will bring it right back. Trying to create some kind of sustained possession here, but no real clear-cut opportunities. Had spread out to the right-hand side. Progressed forward. Another great ball, but Lehigh's defense has been up to snuff so far. St. Francis wins the ball back high up the field. Again on that right-hand side. Played into the middle. Deflected out for St. Francis's first corner of the game. We'll see what they do here. Of course, Lehigh just scored on one of their own.
St. Francis, 35 corners on the year. Lehigh, 49. You know, it's clear that that's part of Lehigh's game. St. Francis has to limit those.
Yeah, as Jonah was saying, Lehigh is highly decorated with their corner-taking ability. So definitely going to have to prevent those from happening. But, of course, doesn't matter about prevention if you can score one of your own. St. Francis bumbling around in the middle. Will hit it towards goal. It is out the side of the goal, just wide. Lucky for Lehigh there. Took a couple deflections in. Could have gone anywhere. But now Lehigh will take it out from their own half. Swung out to the right-hand side. St. Francis putting a little bit more pressure on now. Not letting Lehigh be comfortable. So it'll be Lehigh will take it in from the outside. Smorenberg, as well as Stevenson. They've been highly active down Lehigh's right-hand side. Both teams favoring their right-hand side. So we'll see if that continues throughout the rest of the game. St. Francis loses in the middle. Free hit is called. St. Francis ball. They immediately lose it to the end line. Lehigh possession.
St. Francis just seems out of sync right now. A lot of miscues on the passes behind the other player in front. You know, they just can't hit right now.
Yeah, they'll definitely be needing a team talk in just 4 minutes when the first quarter is over. Of course, they're coaching their her seventh season at the program, so highly experienced in these kinds of situations. But Lehigh have another opportunity down their left-hand side. It's a shot saved by the goalkeeper. That was a great opportunity, wasn't it, Jonah?
It was great kick by the goalie.
Lehigh, as I was just saying, usually work down the right, but they went down the left. But here's Smorenberg with a drive into the middle. Shot saved. Hit out again. This St. Francis team is defending for its life. Cannot wait for the first quarter to be over and so they can regroup. St. Francis ball now as they'll take it out from their third. Swung out to the left-hand side. Deflected into the middle, but St. Francis keeps possession. So swing it back to their defense. Keeping it in the corner there. Good job by Lehigh to keep this pressure up, not letting St. Francis escape at all. But yeah, there we go. And that's a free hit for St. Francis, and they'll be able to escape. A little sloppy by Lehigh there. Would really have liked to not foul there. Just no need. St. Francis making some substitutions here, trying to refresh their team. St. Francis keeping possession of the middle of the field, but a deflection by Lehigh. Oh, but St. Francis keeps with it as they dribble it in. Oh, great. Great defense by Lehigh. Comes at the process of a free hit, but tactical right there by Lehigh. But St. Francis will keep pushing. And Lehigh get clear their lines here. A shot comes in. Goalkeeper comes out to meet it. There's a scramble in the arc. The ball is in the net, but the whistle is blown. Oh, St. Francis thought they scored there, but not to be. But they will have a penalty, it seems, not a corner. Or will it be a corner? Yes, it will be a corner. My mistake. Unfortunate there for St. Francis. A little bit lucky for Lehigh. St. Francis had the ball in the net, only for it to be called back for a corner as the whistle was blown first. But can St. Francis capitalize off of some new momentum? The ball comes in. St. Francis lines up the shot, batted down by the Lehigh goalkeeper, and a free hit is called. Great couple saves there by the Lehigh keeper.
Lehigh's moving quick.
Yes, Lehigh very quickly progresses up the field. They're definitely using the heat to the advantage. They know St. Francis is already tired. Lehigh's used to this. They've been practicing on this field. They know these conditions. St. Francis will bring it forward. Oh, and here might be an opportunity, a 3v2. It's played out to the left. Center, no one there. That was a great ball. Just needed a poke in by a St. Francis player. Not to be. Lehigh needs to be careful here with 1:30 left in the first quarter. Not concede and take this lead into the break. That was a great move down the left hand. A little spin move. But they're stopped up and the ball is out of play for a St. Francis hit in. They'll swing it all the way back and try to build out. We have just about a minute left in this first quarter. We'll see if Lehigh can either add to their lead or if St. Francis will equalize as they bring it down the right-hand side of the field. It's out of play for St. Francis hit. As they're going to swing it back. We'll see if St. Francis tries to go for an equalizer or if they'll just play it safe and live to fight another day. But they've pushed the ball forward already. And Lehigh will aptly defend it as they'll look for a way out. Bring it back to their left corner. And a nice scoop to get it out of pressure. To bring it down from the air. Swung into the middle. As Lehigh will control it and play another nice ball forward. We'll see if Lehigh can get there. It's going to go all the way back to the keeper. So St. Francis who will kick it out. Interesting play there by Lehigh to just kind of fling it forward, but it created some mayhem. St. Francis possesses it now, and they bring it up the field with 2-1, and that is the first quarter over here as the Lehigh Mountain Hawks have a 1-0 lead, courtesy of number 26, KK Sov, coming off of a corner kick. We'll have a 2-minute break here before the start of the second quarter. Anything you'd like to talk about here, Jonah?
Yeah, momentum definitely shifted into Lehigh's favor, but then the last couple minutes or so, St. Francis had all of the possession. At the end there, Lehigh just had to try to clear it onto the other end. So yeah, it's an interesting game. Really even, I think, right now. I think Lehigh needs to continue getting shots up, and they'll be good.
Yeah, definitely. As Jonah said, Lehigh is typically a second half team, but taking an early lead will definitely change the game plan a little bit for Coach Likens in just her first season. She's gotten off to a great start here at Lehigh. As we said earlier, 4-1 with just that one loss coming against the Big Ten Ohio State, which you can't really blame. And it was just still only 5-2, so not a thorough thrashing. Lehigh definitely created more chances in that first quarter. St. Francis will feel a bit undone, though. They had one goal wiped off due to the whistle going beforehand. And within the first minute or so, they got in on goal. And that was a good save by Jenny Canoni by Lehigh to keep it out. Lehigh definitely grew into the game after the first 5 minutes or so. And once they scored, St. Francis came right back at them, creating some chances of their own. So the second quarter, we'll definitely see if Lehigh can improve or not.
Yeah, I think going into this next quarter, I think both teams are going to clean things up. I think we're going to see a lot more shots on goal. I think we're going to have a lot of cleaner passes, and I think it's going to get really good here.
We start the second quarter here. Lehigh is still going left to right here. St. Francis will possess the ball. And it's head out of play for a St. Francis kick in. Lehigh now has it, and a nice fight in their center third. Lehigh now will bring the ball forward, surging forward from the back, acres of space. The ball is forced a little wide there as it'll roll away for a St. Francis hit in. Of course, as we said earlier, it is quite hot out here today. Very sunny, clear skies. So obviously something both coaches and players will be keeping an eye on. They bring it out to the left-hand side, St. Francis. Trying to bring it in the middle, but skips over their stick, and Lehigh wins possession right back. Trying to go up the middle. St. Francis ball, but we do have a free hit called for Lehigh. Lehigh was definitely asking for that call. Whistle came just a couple seconds later. And now Lehigh has an opportunity to create a goal-scoring opportunity as the ball is played up to Smorderberg. She's been very active up that right-hand side. She'll cross it into the middle, trying to create some chaos. It was a low cross. See what the call is here, and it'll be a hit out for St. Francis. Lehigh definitely looking for that corner there. My apologies. No, it is Lehigh possession. And it's hit off of a St. Francis player. Lehigh hidden. Number 20, Ella Stevenson with it. She'll play it forward, but it'll roll away past the Lehigh sticks. And St. Francis will have it in their own half now. They have flipped it forward, but Stevenson has won it back for Lehigh. Runs into some traffic, though, but keeps it alive. But St. Francis have won possession back, and they'll build up their right-hand side now. Into the sun they go, but as Lehigh ball, as the ball is rolled out of play. Lehigh will bring the ball forward now, trying to create an opportunity. Another hit for Lehigh, free hit. St. Francis has not been on the ball too much so far in this second period. As Lehigh will bring it up forward down the middle. Space on the right-hand side. Lehigh finds that space. Cross into the box. Hit away with no malice at all.
St. Francis really has to get it out of their own area here. I'm looking at the stats. Their goalie, 5 saves. And on the offensive side, 1 shot. I mean, you cannot win with 1 shot, 5 saves.
Lucky for St. Francis, though, Lehigh has not capitalized on any opportunities besides their 1 goal and has kept them in it. Lehigh really needs to shut the door. St. Francis is trying to build out their right-hand corner now. Lehigh commits a silly foul there as St. Francis will have a free hit. Swung out to St. Francis's left-hand defense now. We're looking to bring it forward now. That's good by St. Francis, but great defense by Smorenberg again. She's been excellent today. And now here's an opportunity for Lehigh. Number 11, Kendra, swung into the middle. Kendra gets it again. Looking, but great defense by St. Francis. As a foul will be called on Stevenson for Lehigh, and St. Francis will be able to cool those tensions. Oh, and a green card showed to, I believe, that was on Lehigh's number 11. I believe that was Lehigh's number 11, Maddie Kendra.
Just a warning, though, nothing to worry about right now. Wait until we get into the yellow-red territory, and it'll be bad. But 0 yellow cards, 0 red cards for Lehigh this season, so shouldn't be a problem.
Definitely a good disciplinary record by Lehigh, as it'll be a corner now. Lehigh, of course, scored in the last corner. See if they'll do it again. But as Jonah was saying, Lehigh has a good disciplinary record so far. No reds, no yellows. So, obviously, Coach Likens has done a good job so far. As Smorenberg, the designated corner taker, will have it once again. Just waiting for Lehigh to make its move, and it's in. Lehigh will take the shot. No, they'll pass it up. Lehigh, slap shot towards goal. Saved by the keeper, and St. Francis will clear their line. That was a great opportunity for Lehigh. Clear-cut slap shot.
Textbook clearance there. Just great defense by St. Francis.
Tell definitely that both teams worked on that situation. But Lehigh will get another shot at it. Yet another corner. So some sustained pressure here by the Mountain Hawks. Definitely feeling the heat here right now. St. Francis prepares to defend yet another corner. Had to deal with a lot here so far. Lehigh not so much. Smorenberg swings it in. Lehigh, shot on goal. Saved by the keeper. Kept alive and blasted aside by Lehigh. Some great saves by the St. Francis goalkeeper.
Great follow-up attempt there, just a little too high, a little too powerful, but if we keep coming, they'll be good.
It's definitely something you can give Lehigh credit for. When they miss an opportunity, they don't just let it go out of play. They keep fighting. St. Francis will try to bring it up their right-hand side. Forward, but it is rolled out of play for Lehigh hit in. Unfortunate that Lehigh was not able to score there, but they've definitely shown more dominance in this quarter. Lehigh will have it out of play for a hit in there on their left-hand side. Pass deflected, but now they dribble it into the center. Some nice dekes, some nice jukes, some nice moves as Lehigh progress the ball forward. But a deflection by St. Francis hits it backwards, but Lehigh retains possession. Left-hand side, they'll be fighting several players now, but in the middle with some space. A slip by St. Francis. All kinds of space for Lehigh as they bring it forward. That's number 21. Gatlin bringing it forward. And now it is hit out of play as Lehigh will have possession back at their attacking third. Here's Moorberg. Her blast deflected, but Lehigh win it back right away. Runs into some traffic though, and St. Francis will have the ability to counter now. St. Francis able to quell any kind of pressure there by Lehigh. As now they bring it forward up their right-hand side. Out of play for the St. Francis hidden. Now it's hit up forward. Lehigh's defense now has possession. They are stuck in their corner looking to find a way out. They play it back. Nice move. Looks still covered by two or more St. Francis offensive players. Now St. Francis have won it back high the pitch. No, they have not. Foul on St. Francis, a free hit for Lehigh. Lehigh will swing it up high in the sky, but St. Francis win it back and will now bring the ball forward. Hold up play. Oh, that's a great ball in. Is this a chance? No, it's rolling out of play. St. Francis looked to create an opportunity, but not to be. St. Francis will now have possession. High up the pitch, and they're attacking third. Trying to make a move by Lehigh. Trying to do it all herself. Oh, and a shot comes in, but it's too high. Lehigh will take possession with their goalie. Now here's Lehigh's center defender. She'll swing it out wide. Ball hit up. Lehigh will come and get it. Now try to turn it up to the right-hand side, but out of play. That was Maddie trying to, Maddie Kandra trying. And now Lehigh tries a quick long ball, but it rolls out of play. St. Francis will now have it in their defensive third. St. Francis, that is, hits it forward, but it rolls out of play for a Lehigh free hit on their left-hand side, just past the midfield line. As Lehigh plays it into the game, but St. Francis win it right back in their defensive half, and they fling it forward, only for Lehigh to collect it. And now trying to build up down their left-hand side and into the middle now, but St. Francis have back. St. Francis will now take it up forward, trying to cause some chaos in the Lehigh defense. St. Francis still going. Now centered. Can Lehigh get it out? It's still in a dangerous position. Whistle is blown now. Nice pressure there by St. Francis results in a corner for them.
Yeah, great one-on-one attempt there. St. Francis couldn't capitalize. We'll see if they can do it here.
Yeah, St. Francis just seemed to get a couple nice breaks there, and now they have a chance. Lehigh's defenders in their goal, ready to defend this corner. Ball swung in. Shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Still in play there now. And now a whistle blown, and it'll be Lehigh will get some reprieve. And they immediately swing it out wide. Can Lehigh try to counter quickly here? Down the left-hand side. Still going forward here is Lehigh. Into the offensive third. Surrounded by two St. Francis defenders. Now she'll play it back. And St. Francis has cleared their lines. Nice attempt to counter there by Lehigh. But St. Francis will counter on their own now. It's 1v3, but she might have a chance. She just kind of chips it forward to nobody, and that ball will roll out of play.
Going back to that St. Francis attempt, a really great corner, great shot on goal, just missed, hit the post. You know, great possession, but they really got to capitalize. You know, they're not a team that takes many shots, and Lehigh's goalkeeper is not had a great start to the season. So we'll see if St. Francis can keep on the pressure.
Yeah. Very, 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 very nearly an equalizing goal there. Just about perfectly hit. As Lehigh will now progress forward, see if they can get some of their mojo back. It's set up the left-hand side. Into the corner they go. Lehigh keeps it alive. Check back. Whistle is blown. As against Lehigh, St. Francis will be able to clear their lines now. On the far side of the field now, St. Francis trying to build up their attack. Lehigh was able to quell that pressure as they'll swing it out wide, but too far for Stevenson as St. Francis will give possession right back. Number 30 for St. Francis here, building it up the field. They'll control possession and hit it forward. Lehigh will stop, but St. Francis have it again. And now Lehigh looks to clear. Oh, and some nice stick handling there as they bounce it off the ball off the stick in the air. Love to see that in the game. Here's Lehigh down the left-hand side now, trying to create an opportunity. And the whistle is blown against Lehigh. Very nearly a chance there. St. Francis will have a free hit in their defensive third, and they'll bring it out. St. Francis now will play it forward. Oh, and a slip gives it right back to Lehigh.
Yeah, it's strange. A lot of slips from the St. Francis team. You know, their home field is on turf, so maybe it's just the Lehigh turf, but a lot of players have fallen.
The Lehigh home field advantage is definitely something. Of course, their only loss at this stadium so far this season was against Ohio State, but who knows, maybe Lehigh just has extra special turf, as they'll have it on the left-hand side. But there definitely is some spray coming off in the field whenever they hit the ball, so could be something about that. St. Francis will bring the ball forward down the right-hand side. Both sides continue to make substitutions due to this heat as they try to freshen up their sides. This whistle's blown for a Lehigh free hit in their defensive third. With just over 2 minutes left to play in this second period, we'll see if either team is able to score. If Lehigh is able to, be a nice blow going into the third period. But St. Francis can completely change this game with a goal here. They'll have a free hit on their right-hand side to the defenders. And into the middle they go. Now played out wide, but Lehigh intercepts the pass. Good defending now. They'll try to shuffle it forward. Nice battle going on there. But the whistle is blown and a free hit for St. Francis. See if they're able to do anything with it. But now a free hit going out the other way. So no chance for St. Francis there.
Definitely a slower, less action-packed second quarter. Not a lot of shots. Lehigh had a great start to the quarter. Got some shots, was in the shooting circle, but nothing doing for both teams right now.
Is a foul called on Lehigh. This could be an opportunity for St. Francis. It looks like another corner for them. With just about a minute and 17 seconds left in this period, a goal here could change the whole outlook on the game. As Jonah was saying, there's been a lot of fouls so far, not just in the second period, but in the game as a whole. Both sides really need to clean it up. As here comes the corner. St. Francis ready, Lehigh ready. Whistle is blown. Ball now play. Shot comes in, takes a deflection and hit out of play. Nice defense there by Lehigh to get out there quickly. Still St. Francis ball though. And they're attacking third and they'll swing it out wide. Looking for a goal here in this last minute of the period. Lehigh unable to clear, but they get the benefit of the whistle. The free hit is called. Lehigh now swings out to their left-hand side, but a ball runs amiss and out of play. St. Francis progressing up their right-hand side into the corner, but rolls out of play for a Lehigh free hit coming out. Lehigh taking on some pressure here from St. Francis as they try to move the ball up, but with only 15 seconds left, both sides will probably look to run down the clock. St. Francis have a free hit on the right-hand side. Lehigh trying to clear their lines here. And that'll be the end of the second period of this Lehigh St. Francis field hockey game. Score remains 1-0, courtesy of a first period goal by Lehigh number 13, Lotte Smorenberg. St. Francis had a couple nice opportunities in that second period, including shot off a corner that stung the crossbar of Lehigh goalkeeper Jenny Cannoni's post. Took a while, but St. Francis is firmly in this game, and it's all to play for in the second half of this game. All right. Uh, Welcome back to Lehigh Field Hockey. Here we are, just about to start the second half. My partner, I'm Jackson. I'm here with Jonah. Jonah's going to give you a quick rundown of the first half. How'd that first half go for us?
Yeah, so, definitely a more even second quarter. First half, though, Lehigh led in penalty corners as well as shots, 6-2 for shots. But second quarter, both teams kind of even it up. Two penalty corners for both teams, 3 shots for both teams. St. Francis goalie's definitely getting that work in. 6 saves, 1 goal against, but a good start for both teams, and this game's wide open for sure.
And away we go here as St. Francis immediately start down the right-hand side here. As they try to create an opportunity to equalize quickly in this second half as Lehigh now have switched sides to St. Francis. So Lehigh will be going right to left and St. Francis left to right. It is Smorenberg who will hit it forward, looking for a Lehigh player up the pitch. Ball runs out of play for a Lehigh hidden though. Lehigh deliberating here on where to hit it. Up the pitch, but rolls past there. But Lehigh will give chase here. St. Francis will have to play it in. Lehigh win it up, wins it back up the pitch. Can they get a shot off here? No, they cannot. As St. Francis is trying to clear the lines and is successful in doing so. Free hit is called against Lehigh. St. Francis have it in their left-hand corner now. Lehigh trying to create an opportunity on their right-hand side. Trying to keep... Oh, and a nice move by Smorenberg.
But loses it.
Very nifty move there. Saw the St. Francis player going flat. But St. Francis now has possession and will have a slap shot forward. Lehigh will bring it down, though. As it's hit into Lehigh's attacking third and now swung out wide. Here's Stevenson. She's been dangerous all game. Into the... And it's almost clear, but Lehigh keeps it alive. And the whistle is blown here. Nice play by Stevenson down the right-hand side for Lehigh. As they will now have a corner. An early opportunity here in the second half. Lehigh's goal, of course, scored by KK Sauve in the first period off of a corner. So we'll see if Lehigh can do that again. The ball played in. Lehigh fakes a shot, pass. Now here comes a shot. It's a little dribbler. Goalkeeper's out of position. It's a scrum on the floor. St. Francis is able to keep it out of the net, but Lehigh will keep the possession inside the arc. And now the whistle goes. But only for another Lehigh corner as they'll keep the pressure up.
Really great opportunity there. They couldn't capitalize. Ball was past the goalkeeper, but great defense by St. Francis.
Yeah, it's another time. It's happened a couple times where St. Francis has seen their keeper beaten, but their defenders keeping it out. Now here comes the corner. Lehigh will swing it around the horn to the right-hand side. Not able to get a shot off. The ball is still in play now. A whistle goes for, looks like, another corner for Lehigh. St. Francis just unable to clear their lines. And it'll be Smorenberg again for Lehigh taking the corner. She's taken every single corner here so far. Ball played in. Lehigh on the left hash. Brings it into the middle. Oh, that ball was dying to be hit in as it rolled across the area. But St. Francis now has a counter opportunity as it's high up the pitch. St. Francis marauding forward. It's up to their left-hand side. Here's St. Francis with a chance. Can get the shot off. The scrum in the side, right in front of the goal. And now the whistle blows for a St. Francis corner. So end-to-end action here at Ulrich Field. It's just after Lehigh had a couple corners. Now St. Francis has one of their own.
Great job by Lehigh, though, to stop that fast break. It was a great scoring opportunity for St. Francis. The Lehigh defender chased her down, stopped it, but corner opportunity here.
Yes, St. Francis. Take it off the left side, the righty. And now here comes it in. The shot comes in. It's blocked. Now rolls out of play. The whistle is blown, and Lehigh will now have a free hit coming out. Down to the right-hand side for Lehigh. Ball played forward, now into the center, but the whistle is blown. Free hit for St. Francis. So just under 5 minutes played in this second half, and some electric play so far. St. Francis will bring it back. Looking for some options as they'll fling it forward. Takes a deflection, but Lehigh now has possession. Lehigh bringing the ball forward. Has a couple options ahead of her. Oh, but great defense there by St. Francis to stop. That was Julia Gatlin bringing the ball forward, but one back by St. Francis. Now a foul called against Lehigh. So St. Francis will be able to quell some of that pressure. Ball played to the right, but out of play for a Lehigh hidden. Lehigh now on the left-hand side here. Still bring it back to their center defender. That was their center defender currently is their goal scorer, KK Save. Lehigh now controlling possession in their defensive half. As the ball goes out of play for Lehigh hidden. Thankfully for both teams, the sun is now down, so it'll be a bit cooler out there. It's definitely a problem in the first half. As the ball is out for St. Francis ball in their defensive half, as they'll try to build out and make something here. Still trailing by 1 goal. St. Francis down their left-hand side. Swung forward. Now looking for a cross into the danger zone. Lehigh able to snuff that attack out again. And it'll be cleared forward and out of play for St. Francis hidden on their attacking left side. Bit dangerous here for St. Francis as they bring almost the whole team up. Yeah, their entire team is past the halfway line. Besides their goalkeeper, of course, as St. Francis, are they able to keep it in play? No, they are not. They have brought it all the way up the byline. Now here's Lehigh. Ooh, and a miscue. Lehigh is in. Lehigh in with a chance. That's number 16, Layla Bormeister, whose shot goes awry. But a very nice chance for Lehigh there, as Lehigh will now have possession and they're attacking third.
I think both teams, they're creating great opportunities. When they get out, they run and they pass it deep. I think they need to keep the pace up, and I think they need to go fast.
Stevenson earns a foul call, and she'll have it in Lehigh's attacking corner. But good defense by St. Francis, now a foul called against Stevenson. But as Jonah was saying, for sure, this game has been a little bit more open in this period, and it's both teams have created chances as opposed to the more cagey first period. So we'll see if that stays the same or if we see more high-flying action. But now Lehigh wins the ball in their attacking half. But they will swing it back to their defenders now. And they're just about keeping in play, and now St. Francis have it back. Now can they create an opportunity? Going back the other way. Charging down the left-hand side. They cut inside now. Find some opening. Deflected by Lehigh. It'll be a battle for the ball. Lehigh has missed the ball, but it is now a St. Francis hit in from the right-hand side. The ball pops right at Lehigh. And is now St. Francis free hit in a somewhat dangerous position. Looking for an opening here. Be a battle for the ball on the right-hand side. St. Francis to the byline. Can they get a cross in? No. It goes out of play. Now St. Francis will have it. They're attacking third. Looking, and now St. Francis swings it, trying to swing it into the box. Nice spin move. Here's a chance for St. Francis. Saved by Lehigh's goalkeeper. A scrum in front of the box, and it's gone in. The goal scored by St. Francis. We are all level here. Some nice pressure by St. Francis, where they had their number 26, Olivia Muffet, had a nice spin move to create the opportunity. It was a good initial save by Canoni by Lehigh, but kind of deflected around in the middle, and that was a goal for St. Francis. Lehigh will try to recuperate here, bringing up the left-hand side. Now St. Francis will bring it up the right-hand side. And now there's a green card showed to St. Francis, as Lehigh will try to get their groove back following their goals conceded. But that's a very poor free hit. And we have confirmation that goal for St. Francis was scored by number 9, Chloe Butts, assisted by Mary Sattler. And now St. Francis hit in on the left side as they'll swing it back. Looking for an opportunity here, St. Francis. They just hold possession, probing Lehigh's defense. Now Lehigh have earned possession back, and they swing it out to their right-hand side. Smorenberg keeps it in play. Could this be a chance for Lehigh now? Swung into the middle, deflected, and the whistle is blown for a Lehigh corner. Now can Lehigh get their momentum right back with a goal of their own?
Yeah, it looks as though St. Francis tried to kick it there. You know, you can't do that. You can't hit the ball with any part of your body. So it will be another corner for Lehigh. We'll see if they can take advantage.
Jonah, what did you think of that goal scored by St. Francis?
It was a great possession all around. You know, the ball was kind of batted around. You know, it was loose there, and they just kept going for it, and they got it in.
Now here's a corner for Lehigh. Oh, and a miscue. But it's still alive here as Lehigh will have a shot towards goal. Ball still in play, but now the whistle is blown for another Lehigh corner. Off that corner there, Lehigh seemed to slip, but kept it alive and will keep the opportunity alive as the referees will now confer over what just happened. They seem to have come to a decision here. And it'll be a corner for Lehigh. Another dangerous opportunity here. Ball swung closely. Now here's a drive towards goal. Saved by the keeper, but comes right back at her, but deflected away by St. Francis. Good defense by St. Francis to thwart off not one, but 2 shots off that corner. St. Francis will now have a free hit and their defensive third. Oh, but one back by Lehigh. Now, this could be an opportunity. Lehigh driving it into the box, but given away very cheaply. Here's St. Francis now. Can they counterattack? Whistle is blown. That'll be a free hit for St. Francis. Looks like some obstruction by Lehigh.
You know, this half, St. Francis's defenders have been doing a really good job of getting it out of there. You know, Waldsberger and Valentini, you know, they've done a great job clearing it out of the striking circle.
Definitely an improvement from the first half as St. Francis possess it in their attacking third. And a free hit is called for them. This could be a dangerous situation here, as it's not a corner, but it's in a similar position. St. Francis driving it up the byline, keeping it in play, still going, but now stuffed by Lehigh as the Mountain Hawks will earn possession back. And now can they do anything with it? Oh, and a mistake by St. Francis, as now Lehigh bring it up the field. A 2, but good defense by St. Francis once again. It'll be a free hit for Lehigh now. Swung out wide. And Lehigh keeps it in play down the byline into the box. Oh, great opportunity. Could there be a shot here? Oh, and a slip by Lehigh. Could not get the shot off. That was a great opportunity for Lehigh. But a slip there prevented a shot. Now St. Francis will have possession once again. Lehigh has gone back for a free hit of their own. And a great crossfield ball. You don't see that all the time. Lehigh with a nifty ball forward, but no one in white to receive it. But Lehigh will earn possession back here, and they're attacking third. Ball played and out of bounds. St. Francis will take possession. With just about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this third period before the deciding fourth period. Very interesting. We'll see if Lehigh can earn, either side can get the deciding goal. St. Francis will have it out on their right-hand side. St. Francis' defenders, known for the defense today, will have possession now. Bringing it forward to the left-hand side. Up the field now, but Lehigh wins possession back. Foul is called against St. Francis. Lehigh will have a free hit. Ball flipped into the air. A little bit of miscue there as no Lehigh player is there, but Lehigh fights to win it back. And now St. Francis have it again. Up the middle. Takes a deflection. St. Francis, and they're attacking third. They hit it forward. But Lehigh gets there first, and a free hit for Lehigh coming out. So after that St. Francis goal, been a little bit calmer here. Lehigh will bring it forward into their middle. Now acres of space in the middle. Swung out wide onto the right-hand side. Now played further forward into the corner, but just too far, and Lehigh can't keep possession. We'll turn it back over to St. Francis. Just about 30 seconds left here in this third period. St. Francis now have possession in the middle of the field. A nifty spin move. Touched out wide. A big ball forward, but it'll roll all the way back for Lehigh ball. Excuse me, no, it is St. Francis possession. Take a deflection on the way through. St. Francis will have an opportunity with just about 10 seconds left here. It takes another deflection. The referee will give the ball back to St. Francis here. Can they get a shot off with these last couple seconds? No, they will not. And we'll head to the fourth quarter of this game, all tied at 1-1. Lehigh opened the scoring in the first quarter, in case you just are joining us, with a goal scored by KK Save off of a corner. But in the third quarter, St. Francis equalized with number 9, Chloe Butts, assisted by number 20, Marie Sattler. Jonah, what did you make of that third period?
It was a pretty even quarter outside of the St. Francis equalizer. Both teams didn't get that many shots up, that many saves, A lot of corners, though, from both teams. We saw Lehigh's first miscue on one of the corners. They just outshot it, but it's gonna be a great fourth quarter. Hopefully, we'll see the lead change.
Certainly, we'll see if we go to overtime here on this beautiful afternoon. After the sun has gone down, it's rather cool. Great sunset view of the surrounding Lehigh Valley here at the Goodman campus at the Ronald J. Ulrich Field. Both teams have played pretty well so far. Definitely the first quarter the sloppiest, but they have cleaned it up. Third quarter was by far the most open. Now we will see if either team can claim the advantage. And now here we are, just about to get started here in this fourth quarter with action between the Lehigh Mountain Hawks and visiting St. Francis. 1-1 game here, pretty evenly matched. Lehigh with 12 shots here so far, and they'll see if they can get a winning goal here. St. Francis will start us off here, and they have possession. Swung it out to the right-hand side, trying to play it forward, but Lehigh keep possession. And now they'll have it in their left-hand defensive side. They'll swing it out to the right. Here's Spornberg, plays it forward. Trying to get it to Kandra, but unsuccessfully. They will now have a hit in. But intercepted by St. Francis. Only Lehigh to win it back. And now they build forward. Can this be an opportunity for Lehigh? Here's Stevenson. Stevenson commits a foul there. Hit off her foot. And St. Francis will take possession back. Now a drive forward. Played to the left-hand side. And knocked out of play by Lehigh. St. Francis will have a hit in here. Deliberating on where to go. They'll just play it backwards. And now the Lehigh is trying to put into a trap here. But St. Francis are able to escape it and bring it forward up the middle. Found a nice pocket. Looking for a ball played up. And St. Francis have it. And the ball will roll out of play. However, St. Francis will have gotten a hit in there. Foul by Lehigh. St. Francis now at the top of the key. But Lehigh win possession back and hit it forward. Now can they counter? As Lehigh, it's a 3v2 here. And here's the opportunity. Lehigh in on goal. Can they get a shot off? Oh, but great defense by St. Francis there, as that was number 21, Julia Gatlin for Lehigh, who she thinks deserved a foul there. Potentially a penalty, but not to be, as Lehigh will just have it. And they're attacking third, and another foul is called. This time, just a hit in. Lehigh have a chance here. Whistle is blown yet again. And it'll be a corner for Lehigh. Some nice sustained pressure here after they almost were able to score through Gatlin. Excuse me, Gatlin. Lehigh's corners have been productive so far. They've earned a lot of them, but they have scored their own lone goal, coming courtesy of KK Save off of a corner. And here comes another one. Ball hit in. A drive towards goal. And whistle is blown for another corner. No, correction. Ref has said no corner. St. Francis possession. Lehigh wins it right back, though, and they'll come the other way. Swung it to the left-hand side. Oh, a nice move by Lehigh. That was by number 14, Hogendorn. And now Lehigh will have possession up the field. Trying to play into the middle. Gaitlin, she's fouled. Galen's been quite active in this fourth period, and will have another hit in, a free hit. Ball hit out wide. Can Lehigh make something of this pressure? Not so far, but Lehigh will have another hit. And swing it back to the defense and recycle the ball. And that's Save looking for options. We'll check it back to the right-hand side. And now hit forward looking for Stevenson, but too far. As now St. Francis will be able to relieve some of that pressure. But a mistake for St. Francis. Here's Lehigh, high up the pitch. Gaitlin looking for an option. She drives right. She keeps the ball alive. Can Gaitlin find an opportunity? The scrum in front of the net. How is that not gone in? Lehigh inches away from taking the lead here as that was Gaitlin, once again, Julia Gaitlin, dribbling almost the entire St. Francis defense from left to right, only for some last gasp defending. Not for the first time from St. Francis, but Lehigh have earned a corner. That will be Smorenberg taking it for Lehigh. Ball played in. Shot. Here it comes. Oh, and deflected wide. Goalkeeper seemed to have been beaten there, but not to be for Lehigh. St. Francis will take possession out.
A lot of opportunities for the Mountain Hawks. You know, this whole fourth quarter's been possessed by Lehigh. You know, they just can't execute on their opportunities.
St. Francis will now bring it up the left-hand side. We're just about 5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Still 1-1. Again, 10 minutes left to be played as Lehigh now have possession in their defensive third. Now ball hit wide. Smorenberg. Drive up the middle. Founds a Lehigh player miraculously. Lehigh now have the ball up the field on the left through Abby Brown, who's fouled, and now Lehigh restart very quickly. Almost dispossessed, but they keep it alive. Mountain Hawks down the left-hand side here, but hit out, and that'll be Mountain Hawk ball in their attacking third. Now, can Lehigh do anything here with this possession? Hit out wide to Smorenberg. Oh, she makes a girl fall over with a great move. Here's Save. Smorenberg. Ball played forward. Now St. Francis clear their lines. Now can they make something here? But doesn't look like it. Do some great defense by Lehigh. By number 28, Zoe Day. Now the ball is head up play for St. Francis hidden on the left-hand side. Now they make a move forward. Hit further up the field. St. Francis now recycle it on the edge of their area. St. Francis and Lehigh battling for possession here as the visitors will bring it back and now drive forward. The defenders coming into the box, and now here's a shot comes in, but out of play. However, it was deflected on the way in, and St. Francis will keep possession. Up the field now and into the attacking area. Lehigh win it back, though, and earn a free hit, which will allow them to ease some of this pressure that St. Francis has been putting on them. Mountain Hawks trying to build out of their defense zone, but look for it to go out of play for St. Francis possession, who will swing it back. And up into the middle now. Then they'll go all the way back to their center defenders here. Now a slap drive. Can St. Francis make something here? Ball into a dangerous area, but Lehigh keeper Canoni was nothing but worried. Excuse me, anything but worried. Lehigh possession here with just under 7 minutes to play, as the Mountain Hawks look to find a winner in this fourth period. Lehigh into the center, and now played out to their left-hand side. Lehigh keeping possession here, just being patient. No need to rush. Schmorenberg out to Stevenson. It's been a nice combination today. And now here's Kanja. Kanja trying to dribble a couple defenders. Earns a free hit in Lehigh's attacking third. Played out wide, looking for Stevenson, but too far as the ball runs out of play for St. Francis, having a hit in. Now a flick up into the air, controlled by Lehigh. High up the pitch. They've done that a couple times recently. Can they create an opportunity? Looking for Cantor once again, but ball runs out of play. Now St. Francis trying to build out of the back. Oh, that's a nifty play. St. Francis now. A 2v1, but Lehigh snuffs it out. Some great defending. St. Francis have won it right back. High up the field. But a foul called on Lehigh now, as St. Francis will have a free hit in a dangerous position. Just inside their attacking third. St. Francis looking for a way through, and they drive one low, deflected. They'll retain possession as it went off Lehigh last.
This is where they've struggled all game, only 3 shots on net. It's tough for them to get within the striking circle and maintain possession.
And there comes a chance, but Lehigh is able to clear their lines, and now could we see a counterattack here? Lehigh driving forward. We have a 2v2. Lehigh leaves it. Still alive here. Gets past one defender. And now a foul called. Looks like a corner for Lehigh. St. Francis disappointed in themselves to give up that one. But a great run up the field by Lehigh.
Yeah, visible frustration by Amber Bryan. Definitely upset with that call there.
And now it will be Schmorenberg once again, the defender, number 13, with another corner. See if Lehigh can score again off one. Just about 4 minutes left to play here. A goal here could be the decider. And here comes the shot, saved by the keeper. It's a scram in front of the net, and no goal given.
Wow.
Lehigh thought they had it. It was on the goal line. The celebrations were already starting. But it is a penalty for Lehigh. It'll be number 21, Julia Gatelin. She's been great in this second half. Can she capitalize here for Lehigh?
It looks like a free goal for Smorenberg there. I'm surprised she didn't find the net, but obviously a huge opportunity here for Lehigh.
As a hush grows across the field as both sets of players line up outside of the area. Gatelin. The shot goes in and she scores! Julia Gatelin, number 21, scoring to make it 2-1 Lehigh with just under 4 minutes to play here. Could that be the deciding goal in what has been a great game between Lehigh and St. Francis? A penalty hit right into the top left corner after some sustained pressure off corners for Lehigh. You just love to see that when you have a player like Galen who can just put away those penalty kicks. Penalty hits. And now Lehigh comes right back at them. Can they put the game away? No. Call will go against them. It'll be a free hit for St. Francis. St. Francis will have to get busy here. 3:30 left in the game. They need a goal or it is over. Lehigh wins it back through Smorenberg. Another great player for the Mountain Hawks today. Be hidden for Lehigh. Smorenberg will keep possession. And we'll play it forward. Battle for the ball. One back by Lehigh, now a free hit for them. Lehigh controlling the ball since their goal. Now it's Hogendorm up the left-hand side. Trying to find a way through. Not to be, though. St. Francis are able to briefly clear the lines, but Lehigh wins it right back through Gatelin, the goal scorer. Her goal currently stands as the winner. Gatelin controlling the ball, bringing it forward. And now a corner called for Lehigh. Gatelin just after a goal. Hard work pays off.
Definitely interesting here. Lehigh is looking to attack rather than play a game of keep away. Obviously, a goal would end this game pretty much, but, only 2 minutes left. If they slow things down, they could probably get it done, but we'll see what happens after this corner here.
Both of Lehigh's goals more or less coming off of corners. We'll see if they can get a third right here. Ball played in the middle. Lehigh passing it around the horn. Makes one miss. Scramble in front of the net. Can Lehigh get a shot off? They can't as St. Francis clear the lines. More pressure by Lehigh there. And now they'll have a hit in through Zoe Day. Brings it forward. Oh, and the ball flashes across the goal. High into the air, but it'll be a hit in on the left-hand side for St. Francis. A minute 40 left here. Can the Mountain Hawks hold on? St. Francis can't get anything out of their half as they turn it right back over to the Mountain Hawks. Driving up the right-hand side. St. Francis wins it back, though. And now the ball play forward. St. Francis now have it on their left-hand side. Oh, nice battle ensuing. St. Francis now finally have it up the pitch with just about a minute left. Lehigh intercepts what could have been a dangerous pass. And we'll bring it to the right. Now cut back into the middle. Foul is called. Lehigh will have a hit in, a free hit. And a card is given out. Yellow card to St. Francis. That looks to be a frustration foul more than anything. Didn't need to be done, but you're losing by a goal with just about 40 seconds left. Lehigh holding the ball. Oh, nice move by Zoe Day. As another foul is called, Lehigh will have a free hit. With just about 30 seconds left, Mountain Hawks should be able to see this game out. Knock on wood. Ball played forward. Now it's out wide. Smorgenberg looking for Stevenson. Ball fizzed right back at Smorgenberg. Makes 1-2. St. Francis players miss. Now ball play forward as time will run out, and the Mountain Hawks will improve to 5-1 on their regular season record, beating St. Francis by a score of 2-1. Goals courtesy of KK Save in the first period for Lehigh. 4 was equalized by Chloe Butz in the third period, and the winner coming through Julia Gatelin off the penalty kick. Great performance by the Mountain Hawks against a worthy opposition. Joe, any final thoughts before we head out?
Going into the game, we knew Lehigh's offense obviously had the upper hand here. We knew St. Francis wasn't going to have a lot of offensive possession, a lot of shots, and that's exactly what happened. Lehigh 14 shots, St. Francis 3. Close game, St. Francis did a great job on the defensive end, but in the end, Lehigh with a great win.
Definitely say the better team won today. We'd like to thank you all for coming, whether you're listening via the stream or you came to the game itself. Thank you for supporting Lehigh Field Hockey and Lehigh Athletics. We'll see you next time. This is Jackson and Jonah heading out.